Sisig, a dish deeply rooted in Filipino culinary heritage, traces its origins to the culinary traditions of Pampanga, a province widely regarded as the gastronomic capital of the Philippines. Historically, the term sisig did not originally refer to the now iconic sizzling pork dish but instead described a method of preparing food that involved marinating in a souring agent such as vinegar, calamansi, or other citrus juices. Early records from Spanish-era dictionaries indicate that sisig referred to a salad-like preparation, often composed of green papaya or other fruits, tossed in a tangy dressing. This foundational concept of acidity became the defining scientific principle behind the dish, as acids play a crucial role in denaturing proteins, tenderizing tough cuts, and enhancing flavor perception by stimulating salivary glands. As time progressed, sisig evolved alongside the socioeconomic conditions of the region. During the American colonial period, surplus pig heads from U.S. military commissaries in Clark Air Base were often discarded or sold cheaply to locals. Resourceful Kapampangans transformed these underutilized parts, ears, cheeks, and snout into a flavorful dish through processes such as boiling, grilling, and fine chopping. Each stage contributed to the dish's complexity. Boiling breaks down collagen into gelatin, creating tenderness, while grilling introduces the Maillard reaction, producing deep, savory flavors and aromatic compounds. The combination of these techniques reflects an intuitive understanding of food science long before it was formally studied in culinary institutions. The inclusion of calamansi juice in vinegar not only adds brightness but also balances the richness of pork fat, creating a multidimensional sensory experience. Capsaicin from chili peppers introduces heat, triggering pain receptors that heighten overall flavor perception, while onions contribute sulfur compounds that enhance aroma. The interplay of these elements deepens. Transformation of sisig into its modern sizzling form is largely credited to culinary innovation in the mid-20th century, particularly in Angeles City. The addition of a sizzling plate introduced not just a visual and auditory appeal but also a thermodynamic function. The retained heat of cast iron continues to cook the dish upon serving, enhancing aroma release through volatilization of flavor compounds. The crackling sound and rising steam create a multisensory dining experience, engaging sight, sound, and smell even before the first bite. The introduction of egg, often cracked on top of the hot sisig, utilizes residual heat to partially cook the proteins, adding a creamy texture that contrasts with the crispness of grilled pork. Modern adaptations have introduced ingredients such as mayonnaise, which adds emulsified fat and acidity, altering the mouthfeel and richness of the dish. While purists argue that this deviates from the original, it reflects the dynamic nature of Filipino cuisine: adaptive, inclusive, and constantly evolving. Variants using chicken, tuna, tofu, and even mushrooms demonstrate how the core scientific principles of sisig, acid balance, textural contrast, and flavor layering, can be applied across different proteins and dietary preferences. This adaptability ensures the dish remains relevant in contemporary culinary landscapes, including health-conscious and vegetarian diets. From a nutritional perspective, sisig presents both benefits and considerations. Pork-based sisig is rich in protein and fat, providing energy and satiety, but excessive consumption may raise concerns related to cholesterol and saturated fat intake. However, the use of acidic components aids digestion by stimulating gastric juices, while the inclusion of onions and chile offers antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. The dish's preparation methods, particularly grilling, can reduce excess fat compared to deep frying. Culturally, sisig represents resilience, creativity, and communal identity. Its origins in repurposing discarded ingredients highlight a broader Filipino ethos of resourcefulness, where nothing goes to waste. This practice aligns with sustainable food systems, emphasizing nose-to-tail consumption long before it became a global culinary movement. Sisig's role as a communal dish reinforces social bonds, often shared among friends and family in informal settings. The act of eating sisig is rarely solitary; it is an experience intertwined with conversation, laughter, and shared moments. Regional pride plays a significant role in the preservation and evolution of sisig. Pampanga continues to assert its identity as the birthplace of authentic sisig, with local cooks maintaining traditional methods while also embracing innovation. Culinary tourism has further elevated sisig's status, attracting both local and international visitors eager to its rich flavors and cultural significance. Restaurants across the Philippines and abroad have adopted sisig into their menus, often reinterpreting it through modern culinary techniques such as sous vide cooking or molecular gastronomy, yet still rooted in its fundamental principles. The globalization of Sisig reflects broader patterns in Filipino cuisine's rise on the international stage. As diaspora communities introduce their food to new audiences, Sisig serves as an accessible entry point due to its bold flavors and familiar elements of grilled meat. Its adaptability allows it to be integrated into fusion dishes, such as Sisig tacos or Sisig pizza, demonstrating its versatility while maintaining its identity. This global presence not only celebrates Filipino culinary heritage but also fosters cross-cultural appreciation and understanding.